Hello and good morning, everyone, and welcome to JU-Ice channel. It's Friday, beautiful Friday in Orlando. Look at the sky, beautiful. The clouds are nice and white, and the sky is blue. Yes, I love it. I just came back into the house from walking Mr. Hustle. Got a late start this morning, I was relaxing, didn't feel like getting up yet, but I finally got up and I fed him and I took him out, which was good. And the funniest thing, I saw this video on YouTube, a dog actually using the bathroom. I think that is so cute. Do you know I've been trying to get Mr. Hustle to use the bathroom? I actually pick him up a couple of times and hold him over the toilet to use the toilet, but he just wouldn't. I guess you have to keep doing it, practice makes perfect. I don't know, call me crazy if you want to, I don't know, but it was the strangest thing when I was looking through on YouTube. I saw the dog actually using the toilet. He raised his foot into the air. He placed one foot underground. Well, his two hands and the back leg. And he had his butt all the way up to the toilet, the rim of the toilet bowl. And he was just doing his thing. And it was the cutest thing ever. I'd never seen anything like that. So I hope and pray one day I could get Mr. Hustle to use the toilet, because then I wouldn't have to go outside as much as I do. Anyway, that's just a thought. Anyway, it's so weird. Yesterday I was thinking about my neighbor. Remember the veteran I told y'all about that he asked me to help him clean his house, his apartment. Well, he was on my mind all day yesterday. And I was looking through my phone for his number and I just couldn't find the number. I thought I had put his number in my phone, but apparently I didn't. I just did. His son put his in my phone, but it's so weird. I couldn't find his name at all. It's so crazy. But just now, I found his son's name, and he had his father's number underneath his name, along with his number. So I copied it off. I had copied the number off, but I didn't remember where I put it, Old age is kicking in. Anyway, I just came back into the house and something said, you need to call this man and see how he's doing. So I took the number from my phone, which is included with his son's number, and I actually dialed it. So the phone rang out a couple of times, and guess what? His name is Clyde. Mr. Clyde is back in the hospital. Yes, he's back in the hospital. The weirdest thing, yesterday when I was leaving to come back over to my daughter's house, my granddaughter's in them house, there was a package sitting outside his door. And the package was there from on Wednesday when I came. So that's why, everything just started hitting my head, he came to mind. But I didn't want to ring his bell because I was like, damn, I don't want to, the man might be asleep. I don't want to wake him up or whatever. So, I started looking for the number, but I couldn't find the number. So my granddaughter was waiting for me downstairs. So I said, you know what, let me go. I'll just check my phone. And that's what I did just now. Come to find out, Mr. Clyde is back in the hospital, y'all. He fell. He said last week, Thursday, he fell. He said he was on the floor for like 30 minutes before anybody got to him. He was trying to reach the doorknob, but he couldn't. He was gonna try to open it with his feet or whatever, but he couldn't reach it. So a neighbor, a gentleman, passed by because he left his vehicle with the person so they can fix the problem that he needed fixed. So this person came by to let him know what was going on with his car. That's how the person found him. So they called the ambulance and they took him to Advent Health. That's where he's at, in the hospital. So I just spoke with him, and guess what? He said when he came home, he went grocery shopping, and he bought food and stuff for the house. That was the day that I did the cleaning. But the weirdest thing is he can't swallow. So he haven't been able to eat his food. So at the hospital, they gave him some kind of pills or something so he can swallow, but he said it's not working. Anyway, he said his doctor and others at the hospital is recommending that he go into an assisted living place. He doesn't want to do that. He don't want to live in none of those places. So I said, well, can't they get you a home health aide where the person can come to the house with you or something like that? He said it's gonna cost too much, but that's what they want, to put him in an assisted living development, which means that he needs someone around the clock all the time with him. He's not supposed to be alone, because if he did get an aide, the aide only comes to the house for like 4 hours or something like that, and then they leave. So, like I said, he's elderly, he's in his 80s, and that's what they suggest. But he seemed to be a little stubborn man. He's shorter than I. But he don't want that. But safety comes first. If he goes into the place, at least they have people there that would tend to him, you know what I'm saying? And he wouldn't be falling and hurting himself and nobody can't find him or whatever. But a lot of folks, when they're getting up there in age, they are so they're so used to the way how they live. They don't want to be living other places or with people where someone has to take care of them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They're so used to living their way. But they have to realize that safety comes first. I told him I will keep calling and checking on him, and I might be going back to my house on Thursday if my daughter do come. Not on Thursday, excuse me, on Monday. If she does come, I will be going back home and I will go visit him. If she doesn't come, I'll go home on Wednesday like I usually do. And I told him I would call and keep checking to see if he's still in the hospital. If he's there, I will visit him. If he's not, if he's home, I will visit him. So, he said thank you and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to do. But I hope his son can talk some sense into him so he can go into this assisted living place. Because coming back home to his apartment, he lives alone. And he was lucky this time, but he might not be lucky the next time. So, I don't know. When I go to visit him, I will kind of suggest that's what he should do. But, I can't make anyone do anything that they don't want to do. But, I will remind him of safety. So, yeah, I just wanted to give y'all a follow-up on Mr. Clyde, the Army veteran. And He's okay right now, but that's what he said. They wouldn't put him in the hospital if he wasn't okay. But like I told y'all before, he had heart surgery. So, you know, thank God he's still alive anyway. So yeah, I will keep y'all updated. And oh yeah, DDG's sister TT, I was reading that she was in a little accident, a car accident or something like that. But DDG said she was okay. So TT, just be careful. All of y'all be careful out there in Hawaii. And I hope and pray that you are okay. You should go to the doctor and check yourself out, because when you come back to the United States, you never know. You could have problems afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Getting hit by a car, whatever. You might think you're okay, but later on in life, stuff reacts on your body, and hopefully it won't be too late to check it out. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you go to your doctor, go to the doctors over there and have yourself checked out. And when you come home, have yourself checked out too. I hope you did get the license plate and stuff from that person that hit you. That way, if you do have problems, you know you can do the do. DDG, make sure you stay on top of her. You know what I'm saying? And your mom, stay on top of her with that. So y'all be safe over there in Hawaii now. Be careful. Be careful. DDG, keep your head up. God got you, brother. God got you, young man. Okay? You're doing very well. Don't let who stress you out. Don't worry about stuff like that. That's over. That's in the past. It's done. You're going to be just fine. Enjoy your life, young man. Enjoy your life. Enjoy what you do. Enjoy streaming. Don't quit streaming because others are telling you maybe you should stay off of it and all of that. Hell no. That's how you make your bread and butter. That's how you got where you're at. So keep on doing your do. Don't listen to ignorant people. Keep on doing your do. That's right. Peace.